Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks again for tuning in to another one here on the different channel. Yeah, the different TV. So let's talk about the four M's that you and I have. But before we get into the details, please, my people, I request of you to like the content, share it, subscribe to the channel if you're new, so that when we drop these videos, you'll be able to, see the notifications. All right, so let's get right into it. Now, there are a lot of things in life that we as individuals try to attain, try to reach, try to control, and pretty much try to, you know, allow us to have a better way of life and improve our lives, right? So, I'm going to be talking about a few of these things in this one to help you to realize that you can be better individuals um, as you traverse this thing called life. All right, now some of you might know this already. However, I just want to share, especially to the ones that don't know. And a matter of fact, you might also not agree with what I'm going to share with you, but at the same time, it is important that we share our ideas if it differs in the comment section. So let's jump right into what we want to talk about. Now, the mouth I mentioned in the title of the video, how to control your mouth, right? How to control your mind, how to control your mood, and importantly, how to control your money. Right, and these are the four M's that I'll be discussing in this one, because these, I believe, are critical M's in our lives, a part of our development that we ought to control. What say you? All right, so let's jump into the one. First one, your mind is a very important part of you. Uh, People can affect your mind. People can, your mind can affect how you move and act in society, on your job, wherever you go, whether you go to school or wherever your job takes you. Your mind is very, very important. And how do you control your mind? You can control your mind by reading daily. Whatever literature you are interested in, it is quite important that you ensure that you read this literature. If you are also interested in sports literature, it is also important that you do that. If you're interested in biblical literature, if you're interested in sport, in news rather, then it is something that you should always entertain, right? Exercise regularly will ensure that you have a quality mind, right? Exercise is very important. It get rid of the waste out of your mind, out of your body, so that your mind can think freely and be able to think critically as you go throughout this day. Meditate often. Meditation is a very important thing as well. I know some people might not believe in it, but meditation is also important. You can also learn new skills. Being on YouTube is also learning a new skill, because quite frankly, a lot of folks who would have started YouTube would not be afraid with going in front of a camera and sharing stuff. You know what I mean? But I mean, it is something that you can learn. You learn how to sew, learn how to make cake, learn how to do a lot of things. But it is important. This will affect your mind in a positive way. Also, you have to practice mindfulness. Very, very, very critical. What say you about the mind? Do you believe, or I mean, this list is not exhausted, because I do believe that there are some other things that can be added, but I will not elaborate much on that one. So let's jump into the mouth. The mouth has a few things in it that allow it to take action. Your tongue and also your teeth. Yes, they are critical in taking action. Whether you're going to eat, your tongue is involved, your teeth are involved in it. And also when you're going to speak, your tongue is involved. And the tongue is a very, very, very critical aspect of your mouth. They say, I mean, in times past, they say that, oh, Sticks and stones will break my bone, but words, nah. We have grown up and we have learned that words are very powerful. Words can affect. Listen, if you say something to your child or your children, if you have, say, on a negative form, don't you think that it will affect them negatively? Don't you think that they'll react with an emotion with what you say? Of course they do. So don't take it for granted that the words coming out of your mouth are not important. It is important because the words that leave your mouth, it is not something that you can latch on to and put it back, because it has already gone out and permeate the atmosphere. So it is important that the words that proceed out of our mouth are words that are engaging, are words that are encouraging, are words that will definitely affect somebody positively rather than being on the negative side. Also, we talk about food, eating food. You have to ensure that you eat a balanced diet that will also that goes to your mouth. That is very critical and important. Drink plenty of water. Avoid processed food, which not too important to our body. But I mean, there are some people that might not be able to avoid it because of their income. But if you can't avoid it, try to limit it, I would say. You understand? And it is very, very important. But the critical part about controlling your mouth is how you speak and what you speak, which inside that mouth is your tongue. All right, so let's segue into your mood. Your mood. And listen, remember we spoke about the mouth and what is in the mouth, the tongue and the teeth. Now, if your tongue, for example, speak a word that is not a positive word, it can affect the mood of someone. A matter of fact, if somebody speaks a negative word towards you, it can affect your mood. Yes. But this is where your mood now is important, and this is where your mind come in as well, the power of the mind, because there's a saying that says, he who angers you conquers you. And first they will have to attack the mind by speaking that word, right? No, your mind has to be rigid, your mind has to be tough to ensure that whenever somebody speak that negative word, your mind will get into that mode of taking that spinach and just get strong so that it can resist it, right? So now the word spoken can actually affect your mood, but are you going to allow people, what people say, what is around you, what is happening around you, affect the mood that you have? You know the type of person that you are. Are you going to allow that to permeate your space, negativity? No. Ensure that you're doing the things that you are actually loving. If you watch TV, if you watch a series, watch that. Don't make a phone call deter your mood. Don't let that phone call cause you to be in that mood. A matter of fact, for me, whenever persons come with a negativity, I just resist it. I don't want to hear no negative things. If they are talking and I sometimes act like I'm listening because I don't want that to affect my mood. I am not a proponent of being in a mood based off what people say. So what I do, I resist those things, right? Connect with people that gives you positivity rather than, negative thing that will affect your mood in a negative way. And the last one is your money. No, people don't like to talk about this, but money is very, very important. Money is a defense. Seeing people say, "Oh, the love of money is the root of all evil." Yes, that's what the Bible says, right? And if you love the money more than how you love life itself, yes, it can be the root of all evil. But money is not the root of all evil. The love of the money is the root of all evil. So money is a defense, right? If you're sick and you don't have money, you can't be able to defend yourself against a sickness. Go to the doctor, get treatment, get the high-tech treatment that you need to get your healing, all right? Unless you go to church and the people will pray for you and you get your healing. But it is important that your money is something that will defend you, right? Use your money wisely, of course. You have to use it wisely. Don't use it just frivolously. No. Use your money wisely. Use your money in a way that will enhance your life. Buy good food, right? Buy good food. I mean, a lot of persons spend a lot of money on clothes and shoes and apparel, but when it comes on to their cupboard, when it comes on to their intake, they intake a lot of garbage, a lot of processed food, a lot of alcohol, a lot of stuff that will not be nutritious to their body. So you have to ensure that you spend your money wisely. Ensure that you save. Saving is very important. People say you put down money. Your granny used to tell us to put down money for a rainy day. Yes, that is very critical. You get what I'm saying? Very, very critical. So you have to ensure that you save. You also have to invest wisely. You can't be, all about the flashy stuff, changing your car on a regular basis, your wardrobe, your closet, you're changing it frequently, your kicks, you're changing it frequently. Every latest thing out, you are a part of it. You have to invest wisely because trust me, rainy day will come, and you want to ensure that when that rainy day comes, you will have monies to go back to, right? I mean, if you can avoid debt as well, it is important that you avoid it. But one thing I learned, from somebody who is very rich, they say that it is best to have your money and use. So, for example, you need a car. Don't use your cash and get that car. Use what? The loan from the bank, because remember that is insured. Use your money to invest and do other things, right? Trust me, it is something that is very, very important. But I mean, I'm gonna stop here. You tell me if I left if I left out any M, or if I left out anything under these four M's that you should be able to control as individuals. It is very critical. Yeah? What say you? Share it in the comment section. Until next time, stay safe.